talking about the Freestyle TT Carbon. Yes, it's another new skate day. Well, actually, today's not the new skate day. Today is kind of the summation of the new skate week. I've had these skates out in the rinks, I've had them on the streets, and now I'm bringing them to the places where I would bring any other skate, where I hit the drops and stairs and the things like that. I am wearing the Freestyle TT Carbon skates. The very interesting thing about the setup I got was the fact that the wheels are hard on one side and soft on the other. Check it out. So the yellow is hard and the black is soft, which means I get a little more slide. This is why I've put the hard side on the outside edge here and on the inside edge here. So for a freestyler, customizing your skates for the amount of slide or grip that you want is very important. I find it pretty interesting to be able to give myself a little extra slide, and maybe with that front foot keep it a little straighter up if I want to hit more of the black. Whoa. When I brought these to the rink, I was a little bit lazy on some of my slides and I didn't get away with it because ADA is quite sticky, so I really needed to remember to get that front foot out and get this rear foot quite inverted. If I wanted slide, I'm generally looking for stopping power. I'm not usually looking for length of slide, so I'm not the best example for the freestyle skates, but can they be used on the streets, in the rink, and in the skate parks? Definitely. The rockering system I came with is really good for turns and pivots. That's where these things are really made for. Changes of direction, that sort of thing. My initial impressions when I put these on was, wow, what a lot of forward mobility there is. Well, I get used to this. I've become used to a little bit of mechanical assistance on my stride where I get a little bit of bounce back from my laces or the cuff. These are definitely made for the maneuvering in tight spots. But I do love the sprint, the initial 28 steps in these, because I'm using my whole foot, the whole extension of my ankle. It's a really long stride, especially for a short frame. I know what the freestyle world considers inline slalom, but here's my very blunt but satisfying version. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Just have to say, I love how Pro Skaters Place keeps blowing my mind with freaky new equipment. Pro Skaters is, of course, the place where I've got my sparkly wheels, my giant wheels for the all-terrain skates, and this little innovation here is no different. It's something new that stretched me as a skater. Yes, Pro Skaters Place has all the coolest toys. So I also found myself drawn to stairs and some big jumps in these. It wasn't really the plan. The Freestyle TT Carbon is a very solid skate. The lateral support is quite rigid, yet very comfortable. I really didn't notice much shock on my landings at all, which meant I got completely carried away in this session. I felt very confident pushing my limits very early into this skate relationship. So during the third session in these skates, I forgot all about the bizarre mixed grip wheels and felt that my stops had gone from slidey to crisp. From power slide to power stop. It is Stoppard, not Slidard. Bill Slidard. I think I'll stick with Stoppard. The wheels came rockered with 76 on each end and 80 millimeters in the middles, but by this session they're getting closer to the same size. The smaller rockered wheels, the short frame, the mobile boot all combined for a very carvy experience. So yes, these skates do have buckles, but look at that chunky mid-foot buckle. They should all be this solid and badass. The liner in these is separate from the shell, but I perceived no foot slippage or loss of power transfer. They felt comfy, like right from the very start. Okay, this is all so nicey, so I'm going to insert a little trauma here to keep it real. It's a 50-foot long crack. It's not like I couldn't see it. I think I got off lucky. What a dumbo. How to rotate them? I don't know. For power skating practice, maybe I'll try all blacks on the inside edges, which will give me grippy quick starts. And for stops, it would increase wheel grip in the front wheel while allowing the outside edge of the back skate a little more forgiving slide. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go with the rotating stuff. Maybe I'll keep them like this, but it could get crazy specific. I'm totally looking forward to seeing how freestylers use these wheels. But yes, I'm really happy with these skates. A surprise completely out of the blue. They're fun all-around street beasts.